Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Pebbles coming to you live. Today's video, I'm super excited, is a collab video with the beautiful Mummy Angel Eyes number 6. I think it's number 6. I will have her channel linked below, so please go show her some love. We decided to do, well, actually she approached me and asked me if I would be interested in doing a summer look collab, and voila, this is the look I came up with because this is the look that I am rocking this summer. Absolutely love it, and I hope that if you're interested in seeing how I got this look, you'll stay with me. So yeah, if you're interested, stay with me. I'm going to do this as a talk through. So the first thing I use is some type of a primer base on my face just to fill out the pores on my face. And right now this is my Julep. I really like this Julep primer. I've had it, I got it in one of my Julep boxes, and it has been wonderful, and it just does a nice job. I also prime my eyelids so that my eyeshadow stays on all day. And I'm using the Urban Decay Original Primer. The next thing I'm going to use, I enjoy BB creams or tinted moisturizers. I got this BB cream. It's the Misha BB cream, and it is from Korea. I got this from my Ipsy bag. This is in the color NO number 31. When I first got it, I thought it was really orange, but I was a lot paler. As you can see, I have a lot of discoloration on my face because, yeah, I've done some skin damage to my skin from the sun. It happens. You know, I have done IPLs and all that other beautiful stuff, and you know what? It is what it is. I have pigmentation now. So girls that are in your 20s, take heed that it is smart to use SPF when you're in the sun, or else you'll get freckles and discoloration like I have. It's part of aging, I guess. And you know what? Shows that I have lived a life that's full of sun. So what I like to do is I like to blend that in with my beauty blender because it gives you a nice flawless finish. And I honestly have the dupes, and all the girls out here that say that the beauty blender is awesome and the dupes aren't as good are correct, my friends. So I just like to have some light coverage. I don't like a heavy foundation in the summertime because, you know, I like to have my glowy skin or my hyperpigmentation skin show through. And then I always like to conceal my under eyes, and I'm using the MAC Pro Concealer. I am in NW25. So I just use a little bit like that. Mix them in together. And then put them under my eyes to try to conceal some of the dark circles that I have under my eyes. And then the rest I put on my lips so that I kind of like dilute my lips for my lip color. Then I blend this in with my beauty blender. The next step is I like to bronze my face. So I am going to use the Sonia Kashuk Goddess Bronzer today. I just picked this up at Target. I really like it, and it's just going to give me an all-over sheen. So this is it right here. It's very luminous, and I use just a kabuki brush, and I put the bronzer all on my brush, and then I just dab it on my palm, and then pretty much I just contour my face, but I also put like it's like a bronze effect, and I put it down on my neck so it's all blended. And I like the sheen that this bronzer gives. And it's not too disco ballish, but sometimes a disco ball is what you want to be. But no, this really, honestly, it looks a lot shimmery than it does on your actual face. As you can see, it just gives me a nice bronzed look. And with a shimmery type like this, I use it all over. So it acts as my blush as well and highlight, but I am going to add extra highlight because I want to feel a little bit more bronzy today. As the bronzer is shimmery, I don't actually want to put a blush on top of it, so I'm just adding an additional bronzer. This is from MAC. It's one of their limited edition highlighters in the color Superb. And I got this. Oh, look, there I am. Can you see me? Let me move over. There we go. You don't need to be seeing that. Okay, so I got this. This was a limited edition, but I missed out on it, so I ended up buying this on eBay for 50 bucks, like crazy lady, because I was obsessed. But it actually gives you a really nice bronzy highlight. Like, I don't know if it'll pick up on here, but look at that sheen. This is like absolutely like super, super glowy. And I love it. Maybe it's a little bit much for some, but for me, I like. So I always like to highlight. That's one of my go-to in the summer. I actually really love that extra glow. And you just can never get enough glow, in my opinion. So there we go. There's the glowy skin. See, it's starting to look like a little bit more alive. So what I like to do is I like to put a base on my eyes, and I'm using MAC's Painterly Pot. You can use the tattoos, whatever you'd like, and this is a really nice neutral color. And basically all it does is even out my skin tone on my eyelids. And then I'm into the oranges and the teals. This is my go-to. So I have my INGLOT palette that I picked up when I went to Miami. And these are the colors that I am like really, really liking this summer. As you can see, they're just gorgeous colors. And then I put, like, I've got like a peach, orange, this like a bronzy color. And this is actually a very light peach. I don't know if it's picking up, but. And then I like to put underneath my eye, for boost of color, I like to put a color like this underneath. So I'm like so excited to be doing this for you. So the first thing I'd like to do is put an overall color on my entire lids. So with that, I'm using just my regular brush, which is dirty, but it'll be fine. So I'm going to go into this little light peach color from INGLOT, and I put that all over my lids and on all the way up to the brow bone. And this just helps the eyeshadow glide on a little bit easier. So that just adds like the base to your eye. Then I want to go in with my crease, and I'm going to use this gorgeous orange color, which I have been just absolutely loving. These are a little powdery, so I just tap off the excess and then I'm good to go. So the brush I use is the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush, and it's got this big, huge head on it. Absolutely love it. And it's great for the crease to apply your color. And look at this beautiful orange color. Now, if you are older, have crepey eyes, or have hooded eyes, the thing is you want to put your color above your crease because you won't see it otherwise. There we go. So I do that, and I try to stay above this section here. So there's the orange. Then I want to deepen the orange with this more rusty color, and I use this color, this brush here for that. It is a Pro Domed Crease from Sephora, and it's got more of condensed bristles. So I go into this color here, and then I just put it in the crease and kind of do like a V. And then what I'm going to do is take my blending brush. This is from Dollarama Tools. I got this at IMATS the one year. And I'm just going to blend that out just to soften the look. See? Blend, blend, blend. We all know that's the magic word. Okay, so there you go. So now I want to intensify my lid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this color here. It's this beautiful shimmery, peachy, gold color. And I'm going to place that on my lid just to intensify. Extend this orange underneath my eyes. So where's my, I'm using the pencil brush from MAC, the 219. And I'm going to take this orange color, and then I'm just going to bring the orange underneath my eyes. And I'm blending this fairly low because I'm going to be putting that teal color. So you can see that. What I want to do is I'm going to take this teal color again with my pencil brush, and I'm going to put that in here and then put that underneath my eyes as well. And that just adds a boost to color. And I'm sorry that I'm not looking in the viewfinder. It's just that I have to look at myself while I'm putting this on, or, you know, it could get pretty scary. Voila. See? I'm winking at you. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the brow bone. And with the brow bone, I'm using my Naked Basics. And I'm going to use probably this color right here, which is, what color? WOS. I'm going to use WOS. And I'm just going to take my shadow brush in the WOS and then put that in the brow. Like that. And then with my finger, I'm just blending it out. Okay, so now I want to intensify that orange a little bit more. So just with my actual brush that I had the orange on, I'm just going to go back in and blend a little bit. I'm not adding more product. I'm just, whatever product was on the brush, I'm just blending out. So I'm going to use this MAC, I don't know the number, the MAC Liquid Lash Liner underneath. And I'm sorry, I don't know the number. I can't see it. So I will try to find it and put it below. And I'm just going to line right underneath my lashes with this color. If I don't make a mess here. Woo! That's intense. Holy shit. Okay, well that was really intense. Normally I don't do this step all the time, but it's very intense. Woo. Okay, maybe it'll be better once I put the top liner on. Okay, so now I'm using my Physicians Formula liner on the top lid. Hopefully that'll be better. Okay, well, one eye turned out better than the other. That's typical of me. All right, so that is that. And now I'm going to put the mascara and the primer. I'm using the Lancôme CILS Booster Primer for your I'll see, look at that. I'm going to have to fix that. This is, I couldn't film this in the bathroom because, what the hell's that? Part of my brush. I couldn't set up my iPad properly. And this is the first eye makeup tutorial that I have done on my iPad. So hopefully this turns out okay. Look at this. I'm a hot mess today. Honest to God. Tim Hortons. It's coffee in a Tim Hortons mug. Which I think I need some more coffee before I do this tutorial. Really. All right, now we're going to use the Lancôme Collagen mascara, which I absolutely love this mascara. I have to say, girls, the best mascaras that I have found are the ones from the drugstore. L'Oreal and Maybelline are probably one of my two favorite mascara lines. With the exception of Lancôme and the Dior Show, I don't really think you need to spend a lot of money on mascara. I think that the drugstore mascaras work better than the high-end. You're spending all that money on high-end mascaras, and that's one thing I don't think that us girls really need to spend our money on. But, you know, that's just my humble opinion. My neighbors are watching me. They're thinking, what the fuck is she doing? Oh, sorry, I said the F word. I said the F word, and it's Sunday. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna go to hell. Like, honestly, this mascara rocks. It rocks the Casbah, rock the Casbah, la 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 la, rock the Casbah. Rock the Casbah. My coffee's not spiked, I promise. There. Now we're rocking and rolling. That looks good, eh? Anyways, I'm using the Tarte gel for your eyebrows. I love this stuff. It's in the medium brown and it comes with this fabulous brush. This, my friends, I like better than the Anastasia brow gel, which I do have and own, and I don't know. It's not as workable as this one is. Look at how easy this is to create an eyebrow that looks half decent. I will do one eyebrow with you guys all, and then I will do my other one so that you guys aren't sitting here watching me do my eyebrows. But this is my favorite part of putting on makeup, is doing my eyebrows. I just like the transformation that you can create with some gel. It took me a long time to grow out my eyebrows because I overplucked them when I was young, and yeah, it took a long time for them to fill out. And then of course over waxing, over plucking, it's just not a pretty thing. I actually like this look. You got a woman now. I don't know where that came from. I think that's from Pulp Fiction. It's one of those mornings. It's a manic Sunday. Yeah, not Monday, because it's only Sunday today that I'm filming this. All right, so now with your little spoolie, you will brush it out and then fix up any areas that require your attention. And we'll make the little tail. There we go. Look at instant eye lift. The brows are a very integral part of a look, because look, eye lift, brr, eye lift, brr. So this is your friend, in my opinion. I don't do it probably like some of these girls who highlight the top and bottom. Not all the time. In the summertime, I don't care. All right, see? Now I'm going to do the other one and I will be back. All right, well that took a quick minute or two or 3 or 4 and I've got my eyebrows all on. So there you go. And there's the look of the eyes and the face. There you go. You can see that glow with all of my imperfections. My skin looks horrible on this. Like, so right in the face. All right, so now we're going to worry about these lip situation. And I've been rocking some orange lips lately. So what my favorite combination is the Revlon Colorburst Matte Lip Balm with some NYX butter lip thing on top. So I'm just going to put that on. Look at that. Beautiful. This is in the color 210. Unapologetic. Unapologetic. You don't have to apologize. Just do it. I'm silly today. I'm sorry. All right. So this is the color right here. Revlon Unapologetic. Followed by the NYX butter gloss that I got in my Ipsy bag called Apple Strudel. And we're going to put that on top. All right. I think we're done. And of course, I'm going to put, I probably am not going to do anything with my hair today. I think I'm going to leave it up in a bun because this is supposed to be my go-to summer look. And guess what? This is my go-to summer look. I've got a scrunchie in my hair. Can you tell that I have a scrunchie in my hair? Like, that's all bad. All right, folks. This is my summer look that I absolutely love this look. And it's been my favorite. I try to wear this as often as I can. Sometimes you get bored and you want to mix it up. But this is my go-to look. So as you can see, I'll get up close and personal. But this is the look. It's the look of love. Oh, look at all my freckles. All right, so just let's concentrate. Forget the freckles. and just concentrate on the face. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I know it's a little crazy. Thank you so much. Mummy Angel Eyes number 6. I think it's number 6, but I will put her video link below. Please check her out. She is fabulous. She does great videos on dollar hauls, and she does e.l.f. reviews, like e.l.f. cosmetic reviews, and she's just a beautiful girl. I love her. She's a fellow Canadian. Yoo-hoo, Canadian. And give her your love and support. And for any of you that have come to visit me from her channel, welcome. If you haven't subscribed, hey, feel free to subscribe. It's always something different here. And thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like this look. If you are interested in any of the products, I will list them below for your reference purposes. And I hope to see you all in my next video. Thanks for watching and have a beautiful day. Ciao for now.